Hello, I'm Sharon Albert, Director of the Mission Trails Regional Occupational Program. The program you're about to see is a production of the Mission Trails Digital Media Network. This production features local students engaged in the California State Career Technical Education Pathway, Arts, Media, and Entertainment. A special thanks to the Media Center for Art, Education, and Technology, a department of the Monterey County Office of Education, for making this broadcast possible. Thank you for watching. Now let's enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Dylan Holmes.
I'm Morgan Levitt, and you're watching Phoenix News.
At Millennium Charter High School, broadcasted for the local community.
For our first story, we're going to take a look at Millennium with David Alvarez.
I think the best part about being associated with Millennium is the arts, discovery, community, and just following the heart's desire and fulfilling all those goals in your life. This school separates from public schools from that sense, is that we seek out your dreams, we seek out your goals, and we try to build you up as professionals and give you the strength to find those answers for yourselves. So I think knowing that my job is tied into that, related to that, and I can only help support and make the comfort for that, it brings me a reward. If I can't be the teacher to help you get there, at least I could help build the comfort to make sure that that environment is secure for the students and the teachers to be able to make that possible.
David talked about the important elements of Millennium: community, arts, discovery, and fulfillment. He goes on about the fundamentals of safety at the school, but definitely Millennium is not just that. Millennium prepares us for the professional career in the media arts, teaching us how to seek and achieve our goals in our careers.
The life after high school is very challenging, but I think we could inherit in the kids the craving for a good challenge, and that's a task for most high schools, is to get you guys prepared to take on the challenges and take on those obstacles that are in front of you. And I think the school builds you up for enough to be a good, responsible adult with a good head on your shoulder to be the professionals you guys want to be, and that's important, is to seek out your goals.
For our next piece, the Phoenix News team and I went to Hidden Hills Ranch. I'm Dylan Holmes, and today I'm here with Christy Moore from Hidden Hills Ranch, and we're going to learn a little bit about the organization today. So Christy, when was Hidden Hills Ranch founded?
So it started as a nonprofit back in 1996, and we moved to the ranch about 13 years ago.
And who founded
the Comer family, Gail Comer. She founded it back then, the nonprofit, and she still is there every day helping run it today.
And what was the original goal of the ranch, and how has it changed over the years?
So it started back when homeschooling was kind of a novel idea, and they really wanted to have resources for homeschooling parents. But as the times have changed and homeschooling is going more towards charter schools and having resources online, our goal has really changed to the community and really getting involved in helping kids like Easter seals and foster kids come and kind of contribute to the community in that way.
What is your favorite part about working at the ranch?
So I'm actually the animal caretaker for the animals on the ranch. Most of our animals are rescued animals, or from people who couldn't take care of them anymore. So my husband and I feed the animals twice a day and take care of them and rotate them and really love on them a lot. So.
And now we're here with Laura Stevens, the Hidden Hills Ranch Director of Operations.
Yeah, that's right.
You're relatively new to Hidden Hills Ranch. How has your experience been?
Yes, I started in August. I came out to the ranch not knowing what was going to happen, and I had heard about the place before,
But I came for a different job, and in the interview, Gail says to me, what do you think? You want to help me out with this place? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? That's not the job I came for. And she said, oh no, I need your help. So I said, this is a perfect fit for me. So I started, I don't know, a couple weeks later, and it's been just crazy fast ever since. We've been writing grants to promote more funding for the ranch. We have been doing events, which are super fun.
So then would you say that it's hard to get the word out to the community?
Well, so far I use all the regular channels. We have quite a big Facebook following, although I'm not as tech savvy as I would like to be, so I have to keep asking people to help me how do I do this, and how do I use Twitter. That one's still a new one for me, and I have really good friends who are also in the nonprofit world, who helped me write the last grant, and it's that networking and talking to other people that helps us to get the word out and connect. I advertise in the Californian, in the Weekly. We advertise in the Herald for our events, but really the hard people to really get through to are teachers, and that's who I really would love to see be able to come out and enjoy the ranch with their kids, just because teachers are so busy. I'm sure they're flooded with emails to answer and people to interact with, and they just don't get back to me, and I just feel like saying, no, wait, we could really make this great. And so that, for me, I'm still trying to get through to that side, and once I figure that out, then I'll be golden.
Hi, and now we're here with Gail Colmer, the founder of Hidden Hills Ranch.
Thanks for having me, Dylan.
So, we talked about the animals earlier. How many are there on the ranch?
You know, I lose track. We don't take that many new rescues in anymore, just because it's so hard to care for all of them and the cost gets expensive. But when you count all the fishes and the turtles and chickens, we have over 70 animals.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the cost. Must be kind of high then.
It is expensive, especially when you have some of the older animals, and horses particularly. They need special feed. They can't always chew the hay that they need, or they need special diets. So we've been fortunate enough to have some people help us, guide us to what would be the best to keep them living in their older years and actually still be usable for our programs. So it does cost a lot because we have to get varying feed. The hay costs really went up because of the drought in California. So what we used to pay $11 for a bale, it could be as much as $26 now. So it gets real pricey.
So you must do a lot of fundraising then.
We try to, but there's a lot of great organizations, nonprofits in Monterey County, and so often we're vying for the same dollars. So it becomes a difficult process to get all the funding you need. So that is why we value a lot of our volunteers, things that we normally would have to pay to get done, if volunteers can come and help us. We also have some support if we have the time to go research it, like the Purina company will donate to animal rescues, but you constantly have to submit new photos of your old horses and how they're doing in order to get some free coupons to get the feed. So there's just a lot of people that would like to help, but like the farmers that try to give us a break for the hay, they're struggling too. So we don't have expectations that everybody's going to donate things, but if everybody does a small part, it really helps.
And so how do you use those funds?
The funds that come in from grants.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, grants are really hard to come by and they're a lot of work, but we really want to use our ranch for the benefit of the community. And so we try to find grants that would enable organizations that otherwise may not be able to come. For instance, foster kids. Foster kids really connect with our animals, particularly they're displaced for a while, these animals, and the children are sometimes hoping for their next real home and their last forever home. And so there's a great connect. I remember one time when we had a group of kids out, and Christy, who you just interviewed, my daughter, obviously adopted, she was brushing the horses and for one of the foster kids, and Christy needed me for a minute. She said, "Mama, come here." And one of the foster kids just stopped and said, "Mama?" And she said, "Yeah, that's my mom, I'm adopted." And the foster girl said, "How did you get to be so lucky?" And it just touched my heart because these kids all need a home, just like the animals. Excuse me. So it's my heart to really help the kids and help the animals.
This is Millennium Charter High School, Phoenix News. We'll be right back. This message was brought to you by Millennium Charter High School. This message was brought to you by Millennium Charter High School. This message was brought to you by Millennium Charter High School. This message was brought to you by Millennium Charter High School.
Next, we have a comedic skit for Phoenix News.
Who are you?
We are suck. You have a mission.
What is my mission, O powerful godlike gods?
Take this spell. You know what to do.
I got it!
Hocus pocus, lovus succus.
Hi, I'm here with Austin and Riley. Today we're going to be asking them how they celebrate their Valentine's Day. How do you celebrate your Valentine's Day?
You know, maybe not anything at all.
You're not going to like go to Chipotle or...
Chipotle's too expensive.
What do you like about Valentine's Day? What do you want to do?
All the rom-coms.
Yeah.
Rom-coms are good.
Mario Lopez.
Everybody likes a good rom-com.
Hey, it's me, and I'm here with my best pal. What's your name?
Pancho.
Pancho. All right. So Pancho, what are you gonna do for this Valentine's Day, huh?
Just relax, go home, sleep.
Really?
That's about it.
No,
Yeah.
no chocolate?
Nah.
No hugs? Nothing?
Hugs, yeah.
Hugs? All right.
Yeah,
hugs
there'll be some hugs.
Nice.
There'll be some hugs.
Hugs are good. All right. That's been my section with Pancho. We're going on to the next one. Yeah.
Hi, I'm here with Andrew. Today we're going to ask him what he's going to do for Valentine's Day. What are you going to do for Valentine's Day?
I'm going to be playing my banjo.
Valentine's Day is a time of love and friendship, celebrated on February 14th. The name comes from a priest, Saint Valentine of Rome, during the 3rd century. The Emperor Claudius II banned marriage because he believed married men were poor soldiers. However, Saint Valentine arranged these marriages in secret, but he was found out and sentenced to death. Here in America, we typically give a chocolate or a card to our loved ones, but it's celebrated differently in other parts of the world. For example, in Japan, women give out 2 kinds of chocolate, giri choco and honey choco. Giri choco is for close friends, bosses, and colleagues, while honey choco is for husbands or boyfriends. On March 13th in Japan, there is a similar holiday called White Day, where men return these gifts to women. In Mexico, it's known as El Día del Amor y la Amistad, which means the Day of Love and Friendship. Celebrated on February 14th as well. Despite the name, Mexico has more of an emphasis on love between a couple rather than the French kind of love here in America. Small stuffed animals are also extremely popular during this time.
We sat down with a Phoenix News team member, Jose Martinez, and got to know him.
My name is Jose Martinez. I'm 16 years old and I attend Millennium Charter High School. My birthday is on December 5th, 1999. I've lived in Salinas for 10 years and I was born in Modesto, California to my unmarried parents, Jose Luis Aguilera Manriquez and Gloria Angelica Martinez. They were both illegal at the time and my mom still kind of is. I moved with my dad at age 3 to different cities, examples being Oxnard and somewhere in San Diego. The elementary school I went to here in Salinas was Henry F. Kamen Elementary. There I met some of the friends that I have/had here at Millennium and just in general. I switched schools early 5th grade from Henry F. Kamen to University Park Elementary. I made more friends there. After that I went to Washington Middle School, to which I only went to for like a month, and then I ended up transferring to the Oasis Charter Public School, which is where I met a lot of the people I'm close with now. I also heard about MCHS through that school. By then I wasn't sure about where I might go. My dad had gotten married and I got a new half-sister a couple years before. My dreams were always to be a game designer or an animator. They seemed like the easy way out though, who didn't want to resort to that at that point. Freshman year of high school here at MCHS, some stuff was happening with my family, but nothing much to distract me. I started liking more things, as before I didn't really do much, not having electronics or a phone to do stuff on other than an iPod I had gotten the year before. I started listening to more music and drawing things, and there was a couple of things that distracted me from my work, but I still held high grades. Sophomore year wasn't that much different, except for certain teachers leaving, new principal, etc. I stopped listening to any other music other than the Beatles after summer too. Before March of 2016 though, I had not really heard them before that. My dreams were still set to being an animator or a gaming designer, but at the end of sophomore year I really started to take a liking to media. Though I had learned more on instruments, but that didn't really help much with my dream. My dreams now are to be something in the digital media industry, maybe a graphics designer or something.
And now we have a short film made entirely by Millennium students.
So what are we going to talk to me about?
Oh, well,
Can you please actually look at the road? You're making me a little bit nervous.
sorry.
So seriously, I mean, what is it?
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I
Hey, can I borrow a pencil? Hello? I asked you for a pencil. Can I borrow one?
She can't hear.
Oh.
Ivy. Ivy. I'm here for you. Ivy, please. Ivy. I'm here for you. Ivy. Ivy, please. Don't leave me. I'm here for you. Ivy. Ivy, please, don't leave me.
I'm Dylan Holmes.
And I'm Morgan Lovett.
And this has been Phoenix News.